be around more.
I have some tea for you guys. Hopefully this works out okay. So I have something that I wanted to kind of chat about. I haven't spilled much tea on this subject lately, mostly because there wasn't really too much to talk about, but regarding my boy's biological father, if you guys don't know, like if you're new here, I've gotten a lot of new subscribers since like, what year was that? 2014, when my life was literally a hole and there was like so much going on in our life. But long story short, if you're new here, my 3 boys, Kyson, Caden, and Landen, they all have the same father. So a lot of people think that Chris is their dad, or Chris is at least Landen's dad. He is their dad, but not biologically. My ex-husband is the father of Kyson, Caden, and Landen, and he's been kind of in and out of their life for their whole life. There's been times where he was more in their life, and then there was times where he didn't see them for many months at a time. It's always been kind of few and far between, and I always got a little bit of backlash for letting him to continue to be in their life. A lot of people wondered why I would allow him to kind of step in and out of their life. And for me, like for my perspective on things, I never ever wanted to be the parent that kept the kids from the other person. You know what I mean? Like there's definitely times and situations where you should keep children from the other parent, whether it's like, you know, drug use or something where they're not in a safe environment. Over the years, it's never really been like that with my ex-husband. Him being in their life off and on was never because of like drugs, at least as far as I know, or anything like that. It was just, honestly, I think, I'm not gonna speak for him, but I think he's had a really rough life. It's not an excuse for him, but let me find a place to stop because I don't like not being able to talk to you. So recently, I had a really good talk with the boy's biological father. He actually called me and we talked for quite some time, and he talked about how he's really serious about wanting to be in the boy's life and be, you know, more of a father figure to them than he has been over the last several years. He actually apologized for a lot of things that he's like done over the years, which I'm not going to get into, but I was really, honestly, I like really respected that. I don't know what happened for him to have this epiphany, but we had this really good discussion. I never wanted to be the reason that my kids grew up and didn't have a relationship with their father. And so I have always encouraged a relationship to the best of my ability. And so of course, when he called and had this discussion with me, I am all for him being in their life. And he's really adamant about wanting to see them on a more regular schedule, how he's trying to do better in life. He's trying to get a better job. He actually just moved to like a house before he was just like kind of in a small apartment. So he moved to a house, and it really seems like he's trying to get his life together. I do have sole physical custody of the boys. There is no court order saying that we have any kind of days or times that we have set up for them to go over there. It's just purely based off of like what we decide together, which I feel like I'm pretty easy to work with. Like pretty much anytime that he wants them, as long as there's not something crazy going on, like I let them go over there. But also what comes with that is a child support order. And for the majority of the last, when did we split up? 2014, 6 years. For the majority of the last 6 years, I didn't receive any child support. Like no shade, I didn't get child support. And I kind of knew that that's kind of how it was gonna go. There was a time where he would consistently pay it. I think it's one of the times that he had a job that wasn't like under the table, and so they were pulling him out and I was getting it. But for the last, I think the last child support payment that I got from him was like September. And honestly, I never expect it to come. And if it does come, it goes to a separate account that goes like just for the boys, and that's just their money that they can have when they're older. But if you don't pay child support, if you have back pay child support, the state actually takes your license away. So him having so much back child support was preventing him from getting a job because he had a suspended license. So he expressed all this to me, and he had asked me if I would consider like removing the child support order, closing the case, and that would be one thing for him to continue to better his life. Child support isn't meant to hurt the parent who's paying, it's meant to help the kids who are getting it. And if I'm being completely transparent with you guys, he wasn't really paying it anyway, and because it was preventing him from, you know, some job opportunities, it seems like, I mean, I don't know. It seems like he's being genuine with wanting to be in their life more. I decided as of like 5 days ago, I'm just going to completely drop the child support case. So there's gonna be no more child support. The ultimate goal for children who are in a split family is for the kids to have a good life. Ideally, that means having a good relationship with the mother and a good relationship with your father. Like, that is ideal. And I have always wanted that for my kids, and it hasn't always worked out like that. But that's not to say that people can't change and things can't change. And I'm not sure if I'm like supposed to say this or anything, but he only had to pay, I think it was $100 every time out of his check. It was like $100 or something. It might have been bi-weekly, I'm not sure. I haven't gotten it very often, but it was something very minimal. But I would much rather him keep that money and put it towards, you know, maybe getting a house that has a bedroom for them to stay in. That way they can go over there and visit their dad, or put it towards having food for them if they go over there and visit their dad. So I don't know, there's been a lot of hostility with us over the last several years, and I'm just so over it. Like, I'm just so ready for it to be done, and I really hope that, Caden's calling me. I just dropped them off and they keep calling me. Hello? You wanna go home? Why?
Because being mean to me.
Did you talk to Drake about it?
He doesn't care. I think he doesn't care.
Can you go talk to him about it, and then I'll call him to have him call me?
Okay.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Hi.
Hey. Okay, so look, this whole time, Kaden's been fine. Coming outside, playing a little bit, playing the game, it's been fine. Well, like, took one of his guns or something like that. And now he wants to go. He just wants to go home. He just wants, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I'm just letting you know, that's what's happening.
Okay.
So, bro, you know what? I'm gonna take your iPad, bro. You need to chill out for a little bit. So he's like sitting in the corner. I just want to go home. You know, I'm like, no, dude, because you did the same thing to your brother earlier, and he was pissed off, and you were all good with it.
Yeah, I would tell them, like, just get off of Fortnite, play something else. It's just a problem.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, that's what I would.
Yeah,
that's how I would handle it. If I was there right now, I would.
So no more Fortnite. They're going to play like Minecraft or Roblox or something. Yeah, I take it from her kids too if they start acting dumb like that. We're on the same page with that, and like I know he was trying to FaceTime you and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm calling you, let you know, like, hey, he's mad because he got punked.
Right.
But he wasn't mad earlier when he punked them. They're boys. I don't want you to think I was mistreating him or like anything like that.
No, I know. I know how they get on that game. So.
Well, I just wanted to call. You know, I didn't want to.
Yeah, I'm glad you called.
What the hell's going on with my kid? You know?
So do you want? I mean, can you just like?
No, he's fine.
Take it away.
He's fine. Let him cool
See,
down.
yeah, let him cool down. And then
I took it away from Kaden.
He's probably hungry too, honestly. If he hasn't eaten yet, he gets very hangry.
Oh, well.
Let him calm down and then see how that plays out. Let me know how it goes. And if he wants me to come pick him up, I will. But I just, you know, if it obviously.
He'll be all right. He'll be okay. He'll
Okay.
be fine.
Call me and let me know how he is in a little bit.
All right.
Okay. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Okay, bye. Oh man, this is so hard, you guys. Like, Drake lives with his girlfriend's kids as well, and I know nothing about them at all, but I guess they like clash heads a little bit, and I'm just torn. I'm like, oh my god, this is so frustrating. So Kaden called me crying, saying he wanted to go home. I don't know what the right thing is. Anyway, I've always been very honest and transparent and open with you guys about this situation. I feel like there's a lot of freaking people out there who, more than people know, there's a lot of people who have to deal with some kind of co-parenting relationship. Obviously, I just want what's best for my kids. I am just trying my best, and I just want the kids to have their dad in their life, and him expressing that he wants to be in their life really gives me hope that this is something that's going to continue going on. It's just been so messy. It's been so messy, and I'm so done with it being messy. I don't know. I'm a mess. I've always been a mess. It's hard because I feel like they're older now, and because they haven't had a strong relationship with him for like the core years of their life, they have to kind of learn how to do that. And so times like this where like he's wanting to come home, I don't know if I'm supposed to like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, it sounds like Drake has it handled. One thing that does make me feel better about them going over there is the fact that they have their iPads with them and they have Wi-Fi there so they can call me, and they do. At least it'll be really quiet at my house. I'm gonna have to get used to this. As long as you guys are here, I'll always bring you along for the ride. Call me if you need anything, okay?
Okay.
I love you.
Love you too.
He's such a mama's boy. I'm so through with him.
Who Caden is?
Mm-hmm.
He's like not though. It's so weird because with me, Kyson is the mama's boy, and like Caden's not too much. Like I mean, they're all mama's boys, but like.
Over here, he's I don't know. He's cool. He'll just play, say he don't care. It's only been Kaden and
Landen.
Landen just have like little issues a little bit. He'll be okay. I mean, I want them to get used to it, so like I said, when you lose it, it'll be a lot easier.
Yeah, I agree. I think that they should get used to it.
Well, I'm just trying to do what I need to do to show that I want them more. I want them more.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I do, and I want you around them more too. I appreciate you like calling me and telling me how you're handling the situation, and like it'll be a learning process for us both and for them as well, because they've never spent that much time with you, as I'm hoping they're going to be, right?
Trying to be around more, like consistently.
Yeah, that's what I want you to. I want it to be like this too.
All I need is I need a house. I need somewhere for them to, you know, feel like they can go outside, or they're not really cooped up in an apartment.
Yeah, I totally agree. But hopefully, eventually, like they can have a room there, you know?
Yeah, we're working at it. Trust me, we're doing all we can. I gotta rebuild my credit.
Hopefully, the child support thing will help you out too. I should be getting that packet this week to fill out.
Yeah, so I'll be able to get like a legit job, for somebody legit, not just under the table, or you know what I mean, or
Yeah.
job. Goodbye.
Right. I just want what's best for them. Anyway, I'm glad Caden's feeling better, so he's good to stay then?
Yeah, he's good.
Just teach them to love each other. There's too much hate in this world. Teach them to love each other.
I told myself, I'm like, just breathe, you guys. Breathe, you guys team up and work together. You guys can hate all these other people. I think they're good now. You talk to them both. You talk to them all.
Yeah, tell them that they can call me if they need.
I just want him to be more comfortable with telling me what he wants, you know, like.
Yeah, not just.
If you can only sleep this way, or if you can only do that, like, I want him to be able to tell me.
Yeah, not just have to like call mom.
Yeah, I'm not trying to force them, but at the same time, I'm trying to like force them. You know, I want them to want to be here.
Right, I do too.
Do what I'm trying.
Yeah, I can tell.
They're laying next to each other. They're fed. They're clean clothes, shower, everything.
You're good. You got them over there. I'm trusting you with my babies.
They're fine. They'll be fine. I'll not let anything happen to them.
Okay.
Trust me on that.
The house is so quiet. There's only one child. Are you playing Barbies, Daddy?
She's playing Barbies. You can just leave it like that.
You want to leave her hair like that?
Yeah.
Oh. There you go. It's all put together.
No, you can be her.
Let me see your Barbie. Is that your new favorite one?
Uh-huh.
She got this Barbie and then these two little
Oh,
babies.
that one goes in the bath, huh?
I think I'm gonna go through the kids' room again. And yeah, for the 500th time. I feel like there's so much talking in this video. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Sorry, this video is not the usual like fun, upbeat video that it normally is. It's just real life, you know? It's so quiet.
I know. It's like crazy quiet.
So I guess I'm gonna wrap up this video, you guys, and then tomorrow is a new day.
You don't realize how much attention and how much it like kind of sucks to only have one kid around.
I know. Addie's gonna have a hard
harder.
time getting used to it. Yeah, it is harder. She like wants attention. That's what it really
We have to feed that thing again?
No, she's just like, can you play Barbies with me? It's
Oh,
like-
yeah.
But after like 2 hours of Barbies, it gets kind of old. So I guess we're gonna wrap up today's video and we'll see you guys tomorrow.